Hi guys, so we're gonna talk. I want to talk about the American League West. So basically, there's three teams fighting for that division, and actually, they're all fighting for if they don't make it for the division, the wild card. There's only one spot, and right now the Astros and Mariners are fighting for the wild card, and the Blue Jays are in there. But if the Rangers falls off, they're gonna be fighting for the wild card spot. So they're not out. The Rangers are not out of it. So let's get into it. The Mariners first. They're 85-72 record. They're 3 games um, behind the Rangers. They have 5 games left, so they have to win basically all of them. At home they're 42-34. On the road they're 43-38. Next game is against the Astros. So basically they're playing against the Astros here tonight. And tonight it's going to be so they're 9-3 against the Astros all time this year. They're playing at home. The pitcher for the Mariners is going to be Bruce Miller. He's 8-6 with a 4.17 ERA. Then they have 4 games against the Rangers. So these games are the most important for the Mariners. This is what's going to determine if they make the playoff or not. For 4 game, and it's all at home. They're really good at home. They play again, like I said, the Rangers. They're 1-8 though against the Rangers this year, so they could change it around these games right here. Game 1, the pitcher's going to be Logan Gilbert. He's 13-7 with a 3.75 ERA. Game 2 is going to be Brian Hu. He's 4-5 with a 4.39 ERA. And like every team here, the last 2 games are not announced, so the pitchers are not announced. So they could go back for maybe they put next Luis Castillos maybe or something like that. They need a really good pitcher to finish the season here. For the Astros, like I said before I go for the Astros, they need these. They have 5 games, very important. These are the games that are gonna change if they make the playoff or not. But they're still in it because the Blue Jays are not in it, so they have 2 spots maybe. For the Astros, they're 2.5 games behind the Rangers. Their record is 86-72. At home, they're not very good, 39-42. What's good about they're not at home their last games. On the road, they're 47-30. This is where they shine, and they have 4 games left, and it's all against at home on the road. So they start game 1 against the Mariners tonight. 1 game here. Framber Valdez is the pitcher, 12-11 with a 3.39 ERA. And then they play 3 games against Arizona Diamondbacks. That also, the Diamondbacks are fighting for a playoff spot, a wild card spot on the other side. But they didn't play the Arizona all year, so we don't have a record there. Game 1, it's going to be GP France, 11-6 with a 3.83 ERA. And also the game 2 and 3, they're not announced yet. But they can go with a really good pitcher. They need to win a few games here to stay alive for that wild card spot. And then the Rangers, they don't need much to. They have 5 games left. They don't need much to. They need to win a few games here, and they win the division. So they're 88-69. They're 2.5 games above Astros. So that is an advantage for the Rangers. I believe they're going to win this division. At home, they're 50-31, and they play their next games at home. So that is what's going to help them. On the road, they're 38-38, not very good on the road. Game 1 is against the Angels. The first game, the last game of this series, but the first game of the 5 games that left. Dane Dunning's playing tonight. He's 11-6 with a 3.88 ERA. So they have 4 games against the Mariners on the road. So it's on the road. Sorry, they are 8-1 against the Mariners. That is one thing good for them. They're 55 runs and 31 run against. So they have they're beating the Mariners this year. So they're very a team giving the Mariners a trouble. So game 1 is Jordan Montgomery. I always have trouble to say his name. He's 10-11 with a 3.25 ERA. Game 2 is Nathan Eovaldi. He's 12-4 with a 3.26 ERA. So I think Game 1 is going to be very hard. He's playing against Logan Gilbert. But Game 2, Nathan Eovaldi, I think that they could actually win that. And then Game 3, Game 4, they could actually put back Dan Dunning. They could put really good pitcher for the last games there. Or they could just rest them. If they know they win this division, they could rest players. And I think they should do that and get ready for the playoff. Because I think the Rangers will make the playoff. But we'll see. We've seen weird things in the past. So let me know if you think the Rangers will make the playoff. If they will win this division. I will do the wild card tomorrow. And there's only going to be 4 games left. So I'm going to be doing a lot of previews and all that. So stay tuned. So like and subscribe. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you soon with more videos. See you guys.